What's up, everybody? Another wonderful Monday night at Chewin the BBQ Fat. So good to be back with you. So glad everything's going well. Barbecue is in full force. Everything's going well. Love it. Hope you're doing well. Like the page, share the page, like the YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have a great time with everything. Hope you all got to cook this weekend. So excited to see some of our friends do well. And it's awesome. Barbecue is great. I love watching all the videos. I don't get to go very often, but I sure do like to see what's going on out there in the world of barbecue. Um, anyway, can't wait. Tonight is going to be one of those shows that I like to do every once in a while to get people up and rolling and get the community um, feedback and back and forth and have just a fun show with everybody. Wes Garrett tells me to do these shows. I love it. If y'all all know Wes, he's a great dude, little stinker, otherwise known as little stinker. Please make sure that you call him that. That would be great. Like I said, like the page, share the page. Let's get that there to as many people as we can. So, with all that being said, how have y'all been? I mean, my boy Triple H comes through with a big grand this weekend. That was awesome. Chunky Barbecue seems to still be on fire. The guy's just winning everywhere he goes. Janky Leg got him a grand. First day he was a little flustered. Second day he comes through and does great. What's going on, Dean? How you doing, John? Hope you all are doing well. Man, I am doing really good. I've had a lot of fun with baseball, barbecue. We just been doing a little bit of everything here lately. Having fun. Get to go to the Braves game tomorrow night. Take some kids and go down on the field and have a good time. So anyway, my big question for the week is, have you signed up for the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic? If you haven't, you need to, because I got some questions. What's up, Jason? How you doing? I've got some questions, and it's pertaining to, wow, look at that. Man, Ryan King. He's at the Braves game in September. Let me know when it is, and I'll probably be there. Larry, how you doing? But I've got a question, because we're coming up into this season of barbecue. We're not quite there yet. We're ramping up to where the big contests are coming in. So we have some of our world championships coming in. We have we have just some big contests here all over the country. What's going on? We've got the KCBS Invitational coming up in a couple of weeks. And then we've got the draw for the Jacks coming up. We've got the Royal coming up. We've got Pussyq coming up, which is not a whatever, but it is a big, huge contest. And the Jacks right after that, and then double season and everything else. It's gonna be really cool. But kind of want to talk about, like, what's up with the World Championships. How do you become a world champion? Who decides that? What it is? I think I'm going to have a world championship at the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic. It might just be me. It just might be that Chewin the BBQ Fat might be doing it. But hey, I'm going to go out there, throw it out there. I want us to be a world championship. And it's just strictly going to be Chewin the BBQ Fat fans, Atlanta Barbecue Store fans, and just see what's going on. I want to have fun with everything. I love barbecue. I love it all. But I had this conversation with a couple people, like, what makes it a major? Who decides if it's a major? Who decides if you're a world champion? And I'm going to have a show on this. I'm going to reach out to a couple people, and we're going to discuss it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I can't wait. That'll be something in the near future that we're going to have. So be on the lookout. If you got any questions, or if you got any comments, throw it out there. I'd love to hear it. I don't care. I think it's great. I love talking about it. Ron, how you doing? Great to see you. Jason be signed up a couple of weeks. Great. Good. Man, Larry's in his rolling office. Where are you headed, Larry? Not up there in South New Jersey. I guess you're somewhere else. But it's really cool to see. I saw where Blues Hog is looking for some people to do some contests. I see Famous Dave's has got some things going on out there, contest wise, doing some neat things. I just love it. I love seeing barbecue growing, expanding. I know tonight is the Barbecue USA show. Last week was on about the Royal. Very disappointed that they did not show the older kids age. All they showed was the younger one. I did see Mike on there in the background. I was hoping they would show something of the older one, so I could see Cole up there with his crown and his cape on, having a good time. Really cool. Um, so, do I have a team list for the Land of Barbecue Store Classic? I do not. Ellen probably does. I don't know where it is. What is there a cutoff for the ABS Classic? No. What's up? We got world champion right here. I mean, what's up? Well, what's up, my man, Bill? I mean, he's up there with his buddy that he's driving home in the back of his truck. He's got it seat belted in. You know what? I love seeing these trophies. I love cool trophies. Bill's got so many of them now. He doesn't know what to do with all of them. He just stores them in different places, names them, talks to them every once in a while. But that's what happens when you win all the time. My man Bill and Andrea, that's what they do. They just win. Really cool. Chris, where are you coming from? Love to see you. Love to have you sign up. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun having a meeting. If anybody wants to sponsor our contest, shoot me an email, shoot me a text, shoot Ellen, get in touch with us. We're in the process of looking for sponsors. We're going to have live music. We're going to have a big stage. Everything's going to be under that covered pavilion. It's going to be really cool. We're hoping to knock it out of the park this year. And we would love to have you be a part of it. Love to have you join us. Love you have you cook it with us, because it's going to be something that you don't want to miss out on. I got my Chewin the BBQ Fat. Look at there. I tell you what, great teammate right there. Robert hooked me up with this. You do like that, don't you, David? I knew you would. After having a little stinker on last week, I had to make sure that we were in the feel of things. This is Ellen's blanket. She will come in shortly, I'm sure, and take that from me. But it's very soft and comfortable. It's just the way we do things around here on Chewin the BBQ Fat. We like to be comfortable and have a good time with everybody. So, what's up, Adam and Tanya Dawkins? Hope you're doing well. Getting ready to go up there to Galax, Virginia. No, yes, Galax, Virginia, coming up this week. Everybody was in Wise, Virginia last week. Good to see that. Like to see things happening. I'll probably get signed up when I recover from paying for Baxley and Pusacue. All right, awesome, great. That's, you know what? I mean, I would love to go. We'll be at Pusacue. Don't think I'm going to be able to make Baxley. I will be coming back from Las Vegas that Wednesday, so I'm not going to be able to make that. I wish I could. What's up, Richard? How you doing? Aaron, how are you? I think for ABC Classic, I could use help finding someone to cook with. I'd fly in. Can you help? Yes, Aaron. If you just let me know how you want to work that. Do you want to cook as a team? Do you just want to come hang out? Let me know. I will throw that out there, and we will get you. I'd love to have you. It'd be awesome. You're on fire, doing a great job. Love it. I love this. Okay, this is kind of bringing up another topic of conversation. Cooking with other people, having a good time, learning. People this day will cook with you. You'll have fun. It's not like it was back in the day where everybody was so secretive about everything, didn't want to see you do well. There's so much stuff going on right now that you just ask. And Aaron, we will find you somebody. I'd love to cook with someone. Perfect. I will work on that for you. I don't know who, I don't know what, but I will work on that. See if we can't find somebody for you and have a good time doing it. Wes is on. I haven't heard from the little stinker yet. Maybe he'll come on. Him and David love the chatting back and forth between those guys. It's a great time. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? Why not Georgia barbecue? I loved what this guy's doing. He is really out there trying to push Georgia barbecue. I would say that we are the most underknown, whatever, state out there in barbecue. We are fierce competitors, but we just don't get any credit. Love it. How about the Georgia teams come down to do Florida comps next year? I think Wes Garrett should sign up for the Florida contest too. I have a feeling you were talking about the oh my God, is it Jimmy Jam? It's January 6th down there in Florida. I know that's been pushed a lot of things going on with that. Really cool. I just have to make sure the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic class is not interfering with all these things, because the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic class is finally shaping up. It's not ready to be talked about yet. It's not ready to be exposed yet, but it's getting there, and it is going to be awesome. It is going to be a great class. We are really excited about the teams that we have cooking it, or teaching it, I should say. And it is going to be a class that you don't want to miss. We will probably announce it in the next couple months. When it is, where it is, it's going to be at the same location. But when it is, who the teachers are, and if you want to do this class, I will say it again. I get it every year. Oh, we didn't know about it. We missed out on it. How did we miss out on it? I don't know how you miss out on it. If you don't watch Chewin the BBQ Fat Show, you will not have an opportunity because we announce it here and it's normally filled up before the show's over or the next morning. So make sure you watch, make sure you keep following up, ask me questions when it is, and then you'll get onto it. Ryan King, they can always come to Q for a cure too. That sounds like a good one too. I'm not sure where that is, but here we go. Hi, tangent question. I love a good tangent. This is going to be fun. Hope it's not about me. I did one meat rib this year. It was great. What would be another good one meat competition or go back to ribs? I would say chicken. I like chicken. I like seeing the chicken thing go out there. I think ribs is one that's out there all the time. Chicken's easy to cook. A lot of people like going with the wings and legs, wings and thighs, wings. Period. I think chicken would be a great one just to give you that out there to see what goes on. But who cares what I say? Ask these fine folks that are watching. Please reply to her comment and let us know what you think. My $63,000 sponsorship money is getting light. Not sure I can make Florida. Man, I tell you what, that Wes Garrett, that little stinker right there, he's doing some good things. Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic will be our first. Oh man, lollipops are here for better. Dude, that's awesome. So not only, I love having people come and cook it for the first time. Last year, Sailor Nick came and cooked for the first time at our contest, and I'm telling you what, the guy is on fire. He's cooking everywhere. He's doing TikTok. He's doing videos. He's all over the place, and I love seeing that. I love seeing people come cook for the first time, do well, go out and expand and keep it going and exploring and getting involved in this barbecue thing that we all love so much. And I love that you're coming out there, Herb. It's going to be awesome. What's up, Dean? Yep. Chicken. Thank you so much. Q for a Cure, September 15th and 16th, Riverview, Florida. If you will put a link up there to that, I will throw it up here and get see what we can do to get it signed up. If you have an organizer or somebody that wants to come on, I'd love to have them on and talk about it. I got to have Derek Johnson on. He keeps asking me after the fact to come on. And oh my gosh, Rob Bauer. Holy smokes, my man Rob Bauer. How are you doing? Haven't talked to you in forever. Hope you're doing good out there in California. Great to see you. You talk about somebody that's doing awesome things for barbecue. His groups are amazing. What he's doing out there is great. What's up? Joseph Puccio. I love that guy. Anybody know where the Waffle House is? I tell you what, you still won't cook it. What will I not cook, David? Are you talking about one of the Florida contests? That's in September. That's going to be right there, slap dab in the middle of me getting ready for the Royal. And I'll be coming back from Vegas. That's the same Baxley contest. That seems to be a very common week. There, you got Baxley that weekend. You got one in North Carolina, and now you got one in Florida. Love it. I am the organizer. All right. Feel free to contact me anytime. Q for a call. Q for a cure. I love it. Love to have you on. It's going to be so cool. Man, I love seeing these contests. They're doing good. Giving back. I've got a meeting on Thursday for our contest with our cause. And it's going to be, I love talking to them. I love the energy. I love what's going on. I love being able to give back to them and seeing the ability for all of our friends, all of the competitors that are joining and coming to cook our contest, seeing them just pour out into the community and listening to what they have to say and getting behind these causes. I mean, we put money into brisket. We put money into pork, ribs, chicken, injections. And if you're not buying new product every contest from Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic, you're messing up. But we put so much money behind all this stuff, and it's not that much. Just give a little bit back to a cause, to something that's bettering the community, and that's what it's all about. That's what I mean. I love the opportunity. We try to do things, as many things as possible, to give back, and that's what we do. That's what our goal is. And we want to be able to write a big old check and give it away. That's our whole goal. We love it. We love being able to do that. David going, you don't even know Wes, little stinker. Calm down. Why Not Georgia Barbecue social media page, all about showing. Yeah, man. I tell you what, join Why Not Georgia Barbecue. You'll learn all about what we're doing in barbecue, what he's got going on. It's great. Does Wes Crowley cook any one meat? Does Wes? I mean, I bet he would have his daughter to cook it. She'd probably knock it out the park. Wes Garrett, I know things and see things I can't take back. Wow, we got this whole thing going back and forth between Wes and the Goins. I love it. So, all that being said, chicken sounds to be the answer. I haven't seen anybody say brisket or anybody say pork or anybody say anything else. I think chicken, I would love to see more chicken one meats just because of what you can do. A lot of people are afraid to try more things, and a lot of people are afraid to try things during their normal contest. But for a one meet, I feel like people were willing to try things and get out there and do things. I'll never forget a story. My man Triple H, they did a rib burn, and they got a little bit of feedback, and they took that feedback and took it and just freaking grinded it and won with a 290 or something like that in ribs. I mean, it's amazing. That's how good they are. But it's just so cool to see them use that and in turn make it better for their KCBS turn in the next day. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's kind of what it's all about. I know for me, we're going to do dessert this year. We've changed up ours. We did the one meat rib last year, and it was really cool. It was really cool to see from behind the scenes and all that. But I think this year we want to do a dessert. We love seeing the creativity and watching our friends make these great desserts, and just see if we can't get behind that and have a lot of fun with it. So dessert's going to be our big one meat category or ancillary. That's going to be what we're going for. And it's going to be awesome. So um, if you know anything about Triple H, Bill and Andrea, these guys are amazing. They took their son Billy with them, and they just rocked it. They GC this weekend only turned in chicken, and I think they only turned in 5 pieces because they said screw the drop score. Who needs a drop score? That's just when you're that good. That's what can happen. Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam and Barton Carshoe one meat chicken wings. Chicken wings, $500 prize for first. So is chicken wings going to be a KCBS side of things, or is that just going to be an ancillary all on its own? That's a good question. It's almost like a people's choice. I'm still trying to make the AB. What do you mean you're still trying? You're trying to make it. You're going to make it, Steven. I can't wait to see you. You're killing it right there. You're out there winning pork. Just getting you a big Happy Gilmore check, having it off, showing it off. I love that. I love seeing all these guys do some awesome things. And it's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, by the way, Steven. Proud of you, man. So back to the world champion. Nobody. I know Wes, Garrett, and David will have a good conversation about this. What makes a world champion contest? Yeah, my beautiful bride just texted me and said, "Take the purple blanket away." I've already gotten some good comments on this blanket. This blanket has been very good from Ellen, and she wants it gone. She said get rid of it. So David, there you go. I got a text from my wife, which means Ellen's watching the show, y'all. So since she's watching the show, ask her questions about the Atlanta Barbecue Store. What kind of products? Oh, speaking of that, cover up with it. Mainly your face. Thank you, Joseph. I mean, this beautiful face right here. Trying to cover it up with my beard, trying to do as much as I can. It's not working, apparently. We have, oh, easy stinker. We have half gallons of raspberry chipotle and something else in stock. Oh, this is why I need her. We just got in some new products. So if you all know, there's half gallons of, maybe she's texting me again. And like I say, y'all, I'm telling you, she runs the store. She's the store person. She does everything. I don't know. Wild Wing. Tighten up. I'm working on it, everybody. I'm working on it. I get so, if anybody knows me, I like the show. I like having guests on so they can talk and I can be watching everything else and trying to keep everything going. But tonight it's just me. It's just me because I like these shows. I like the shows where I get some back and forth dialogue going. And I think it's great. Justin, how you doing, man? You have plenty of yes dear barbecue sauce. Yes, I do. No thanks to you. No thanks to you, Joseph. There was no help. And I know what I love about our viewers, our customers. If they were to see us struggling loading up product at a contest, they would come help. I got sponsor teams that just look there at me and laugh and say, "Oh, I'll be right there." And then they wait for us to be done. And then oh man, I hear you. I I got Bill Purvis. I mean, I'm telling you what, guys, this guy is amazing. He has done he's done incredible things. He's a TV superstar. I mean, the guy he comes on all these shows and he makes them. I'm telling you, there's one thing. I think he really does a very good job. Bill, you do a really good job for us when they put you on TV. You do a great job. Your TV presence is awesome. Keep it up. Love it when you're on the TV. I can sit there and I can also sit there and say, I know that guy, Jordan Kirkpatrick. Look at here. I mean, all I hear is there was some complaining on day one, and what does he do? He turns around and smashes that thing. He kicked it in the face, got him a grand, and rolling. I think that's number 6 for Jordan. I'm pretty sure that's number 6 for Jordan. Making it happen, Mr. 712. 712. That's awesome. Matt Goodman put Sarah on. Y'all don't even understand. Sarah's been dying to come on the show, dying to come on and see y'all. And I try to get Ellen on, and it doesn't work. So what Ryan, not you, I know you would help. What's up, Sailor Nick? Talking about you earlier. Hope you are doing well. I'm pretty sure I think I saw you signed up for the ABS Classic coming up here in November. Looking forward to it. It would take me 2 contests to equal 712. Yeah, well, we know. Backyard barbecue teams take over Chewin the BBQ Fat. That's something that I want to do. I want to have a show. I mean, I really want to have a show. And I love it, but I want to have a show on how backyard teams made the transition from backyard to pro and what has made that success happen for them. Not that I care if anybody goes backyard or if anybody goes pro. That's not the discussion. But the discussion has been how do you do it? How do you go from that dominating or cooking well in backyard, and how do you transition from backyard to pro? What does that look like? How is it going to work? Yeah, Hickory Hanger was one of them. I mean, it's awesome. I think that would be a great show. And I hopefully it would be a good time to get everybody on and show and what they've done, how they've been able to do it. And not that I care if anybody goes pro. Stay backyard. I don't care. But if there are others that are afraid to take that jump or afraid to do it, or don't, it's the unknown of what it's looking like, be on there and jump on board and make that happen. So day one, I might have went full rage. I was emotionally Facebooking LOL. Oh, I love it. I was talking to my buddy Bill, and I was like, after he got his grand, and he was driving home, and I was like, man, oh my gosh, oh, I love you, Wes. And he was like, Jordan had a day, but we both were sat there and said, you know what, Jordan's going to come back tomorrow strong, and he's going to smoke this thing. And sure enough, you did. I'm telling you that. You posted the top 10 on that thing, and that was the who's who of barbecue in the top 10 of those contests. I mean, congratulations, winning big, doing everything. And Wes, I think if I had him come on, it would be a why in the world is there pro barbecue in the first place? But anyway, that's another show. So I do kind of look at that. I'm like, man, there's a certain state that one of my really good buddies and teammate lives in, and it's like, man, there's just hardly any contest over there. It's just really kind of sad. So anyway, has anybody? All right, I'm gonna transition here a little bit. I haven't cooked, but I told Ellen that we want to try to find a contest to go cook before the Royal. So we left everything in the RV, got it ready to go just in case we find something and we're ready. We can go cook the contest. Well, I had a dream last night that I found a contest, went and cooked it, showed up to the contest, and I was only prepared to cook 2 meats. I did not have the meat for the other 2 categories. And I just started, I was like, holy smokes. Has anybody ever had, leading up to contests, had dreams of things that they forgot to do or just like these little like, oh crap moments, and you just sit there and I'm like, man, I didn't buy a brisket for a contest. I showed up without a brisket at a contest, or I showed up and didn't have anything, and I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, well, but it's kind of, yeah, Aaron, barbecue nightmares. I love it. That's me, and I don't even cook that much. But I got that last night. I woke up. I told Ellen, I was like, we have got to cook. I'm sitting here forgetting how to do everything. We've got to make sure we cook before we go out to the Royal and have an absolute blast, mind you. But I would like to be able to cook. Love to get out there someday and cook with the big dogs. Dude, you are a big dog, Rob. I don't know what you're talking about. You can cook with anybody. It's on my bucket list to cook next to Brian Jarvis. Man, I would love to have you. I would love to have you. Come on out. Come on out to the barbecue ABS Classic in November. I'll get you set up right next to Robert. I mean, that's way better than cooking next to me. Um, I dreamed I got there and had no cooler. Yeah, that could probably happen. Come to Warsaw, Indiana in 3 weeks. Man, see, I don't know what I got going on. Cooker, yeah, cooker, that would be awesome. Every comp I dream about forgetting half the meat. Yeah, I dreamed I'd get to a contest without trailer issues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Poor Jason. He's had a struggle getting to these contests. Um, that's a David going for pretty much every contest. Yeah, it's amazing. Nightmares from 12 to 1:30. I mean, and I know for David that nightmare would be getting to a contest and seeing that pristine, piglytically incorrect trailer parked next to him, knowing that there's going to be Lysol fumes coming over there every 30 seconds, cleaning up. I mean, one of the funniest stories that we heard from Hannah the other day was Wes was literally in the middle of a turn in, and he had to stop turning in to get a wipe and wipe off the wall where he had spilt a little bit of barbecue sauce. Couldn't wait till the turn-in box. He had to put his bride through the ringer, hoping to make it to turn-ins because there was a little drop of barbecue sauce on the wall. Like I get it, you want to be clean, but I also, I try to treat my bride with respect and let her get to the turn-in window before I start making her late on things. I know all you husband wives teams, you really try to do everything for your wife to make it as easy, or your husband make it as easy as possible to do their job, right? Um, yeah, well, Potts has got a tough one because her dad, her teammate, does everything he can not to be on time. I think it's a goal for some of us to see how late can we how far can we push it for our runners to make it. What is it going to take to get that runner to like sweat to get there at the last second? Um, I know. I had Lex very concerned during our port category at Greenwood, but Robert, but Jimmy had like 24 seconds to go. So I don't know what the worry was. We had plenty of time. Yeah, drop in the box. That's a new one. No one else is sponsored by Mr. Clean. He is. He always makes me. Yeah, and if anybody's ever seen poor Potts running, she is like sprinting because her dad decides to change it or take two or three, take a couple pictures. No, it's always pristine, but that's what it is. Um, I need Wes just to come clean my trailer. You know what? I could not agree more. Frank made me run at Greenwood. Well, that's Frank. Leave that to Frank. Um, yeah, Jordan, have you ever made anybody run or do anything? Ask my husband about last second turn. See, that's what it's all about. I don't know what it is. We've got 2 days, 2 days to get everything ready to go. Right. We generally get there Thursday, Friday morning at the latest. But most people are getting there Thursdays these days. And we've got Thursday to get prepared, Friday to get prepared, Saturday morning all day. And most of the time, the meat's already been cooked and sent to the Cambro, or it's waiting, it's resting. We've got plenty of time. We got all the time in the world to get these things ready to go. But like Matt Goodman, he loves to see what he can do. He looks at the clock. He's like, nah, she's not going to have to run yet. So I might as well not start. So I think there's all this kind of things like what's it going to take to make these guys run? And I think it's pretty awesome that we do that, and we do a really good job with that. Um, I have nightmares about mashing markers. Well, that's crazy. Papa Pig turn in with 1 second left at Sip and Swan was crazy. Man, I bet. And you were right there. I think you were right there. You had the front row seat to see all that. I do believe. For you, I'd love to. Yeah, Wes. Just he said come clean. He didn't say come shig. I saw Jeff Sapusha running with the brisket box because of Frank Nagel. Yeah. But anyway, I run my own boxes. I try not to. See, there you go. Well, yeah. See, Aaron, you got to take care of yourself. That's what it's all about. The people that generally run boxes by themselves, they very rarely turn in late. I feel like they're generally right on time or they're doing really good. Um, So, but anyway, that's great. If anybody is looking for a somebody to cook with at the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic, love to have you come cook with Aaron. Have Aaron come cook with you. You mentioned what makes a world championship. Does it just have to be set up as one? Would love to know. All right, I love this question because that's something that I asked earlier. Great question. Because I'm thinking about having the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic be a world champion. I simply ask if we have 55 seconds to get to turn-ins, and I'm moving faster than the box runner to get there. I tend to get a bit crazy. Jordan, you just keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working. Love it. Great things going on. I love barbecue. I love the seeing everything happen, the way it all works, the way it all comes into that last seconds. And then the funny thing is it's almost like, man, they win the category or they got a really good call. It's like, well, they knew what they were doing, they got something right, and they did it, and they knocked it out of the park. Other than me, like when I cook pork, it's just like not good. So, but anyway, if anybody wants to bring up that world championship, I'm gonna have a show based on this. I'm gonna try to get some world champions to come on and have the discussion about it and what it takes and what it means and everything else, because I think that is something that's really big in our whole sport or whatever, is the best, being the best, winning the biggest. The Daytona 500s, as to say that Wes Garrett likes to call certain contests. What's it like? What's it like to win one of those things? What has it done for you? Has it changed anything? Has it made you cook more? Has it made you cook less? What is it all about, and what's going to be? That's the content. I mean, that's the show I want to have. So that's going to be really cool. I simply asked me, the point of that story, Allie about left me after that turn. And I know you've never done it since, Jordan. I know ever since that point that you have never done that to your bride again. I'm sure you haven't. I would hope not. So would help you find me a team to cook with if I promise to rent a Malibu. Let me see if I can't get that Malibu driver to come over here and cook. I know there's a contest in Florida. He likes to cook, but let's see if we can't make it happen. Let's see what we can do. Man just said it'd be up as a world championship. It is up to the people to cook it and win it. There you go. There you go. Whatever, right? What is said or done during turn-ins is always forgiven. That is hilarious. That was a conversation that was had. It was like, you know what? We all know that turn-ins are a tense time. Things are said on both sides that are not meant, right? It's like, whatever that, and then you just forgive them. You just forgive it and you move on. It's like, that wasn't you. That wasn't me. It is what it is. I'm sure I would love to have Jim speak about it. It's awesome. Brian Jarvis, do you know all of Robert's secrets now? You know what? I've noticed that Robert does every time we cook together, he cooks a little different or he tries something new. I think there's a lot of secrets that are left alone that I don't know about, or there's some sort of hidden bottle with no label on it or something along those lines. But you know what? That's okay. I don't care. We make that work, and it's all good. She treats me like Bill and talks down to me at turn. That's awesome. I mean, if we're not being talked down to, then we're not being put in our place. And I think that's great. Allie, you keep that up. I'm pretty sure Jordan's going to try to make it to the Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic this year, aren't you, Jordan? Last year we had a little mix up, couldn't make it. This year is going to be good. Bill, you don't have to take it from him. You really don't. But it's cool. So I love these shows. I do, and I hope y'all are enjoying them. Please, the more comments, the better. And if you're not watching this live here on Monday night, because I know I'll always get comments on here asking questions, and they wonder why I don't answer them live. These questions are live. Everything's happening now. Everything's going on as we speak. So ask a question, fire away. I will go for it. I don't care. It's a lot of fun. Cheers, everybody. Bill, he does that. He does that sometimes. Ooh, that was good. So, all right. What is the next big contest? What is the next big contest that you're cooking that you think everybody should cook that's not considered a world championship? What is one that you think everybody should go cook? What is a trophy this year at ABS Classic? You taking suggestions? I'll always take suggestions, especially from reputable people. So there's that. But yeah, we'll definitely take suggestions. Love to hear them. The Elmberg Strike is the highlight of my season. Get out of the cold of Ohio to get to the cold of Georgia. That's right, man. For some reason, it's really cold. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Nick. I appreciate that. That's very much a compliment. Thank you so much. Proud to have you. Last year was awesome to see you there, and it's gonna be cool. Wes wants a world championship belt. I think he does. Black Box Barbecue in Wadsworth, Ohio. I don't know where that is. Murfreesboro is the Compton B at. That is the week before the Royal. That's the Apple place. Thank you so much, Teresa. The Atlanta Barbecue Classic was great last year, and we're going to do everything we can to make it better this year. Our goal is to make it every year better than it was the last, which, hey, we've only had one. So our goal is to do better than last year, and hopefully we will. I think some good contests coming up. And like I said, I don't think Pussyq is a major, but I think it's one that a lot of people are going to be at, a lot of money there. And then some other contests. I heard Galax, Virginia is very pretty. Don't know, never been. It's in your hometown. Like, shoot, you're gonna go enjoy that one. I said, yeah, I did too. I saw a whole ostrich leg get cooked at the ABS Classic. That'll be hard to top. That was awesome. Brent's team did a great job with it. with that ostrich leg, and I tried it. It was good. It was good. It was kind of interesting to see. I mean, the guy pulls up. I mean, you want to talk about a crazy story? I have some random dude pull up in a car. He's like, I got a delivery to make. I've got an ostrich leg in here. I was like, an ostrich leg? Who in the world is trying to cook an ostrich leg for our contest? What category would that even like fit into? I'm like, I'm at a loss for words because the guy didn't know the team name. He didn't know anything. And it was just very awkward, not awkward, odd and funny. I mean, I'm sitting there like, and then come to find out he cooked it for dinner Friday night and had a great time and had a blast. I mean, it was really cool to see. It was one of those things that people could get together, bring in everybody, have a good time. I love that. I hope there's more of that happening. I hope that happens at our contest. I hope somebody puts that together and does a great job with it because that's what community, barbecue, family, love it. That's what it's all about. I already got a belt, but it's a little old Mississippi Continental. That's so I hold. Yep. Thank you so much. Lebanon is a great contest. Jason Cole does it. Yeah, Jason Cole does it awesome. That's that one up there in Smoke on the Shores. Really good job. Jason does a really good job. I've heard wonderfully. How long do you have to smoke an ostrich leg? I don't really know. I don't know how they. I mean, remember if Brent's on the show. I don't know if he's on or not tonight, but if he's, I mean, it was interesting. He like put it in red wine. He soaked it in red wine and did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I don't know, Bill. I don't know. It was a dude in like a white Malibu comes pulling up with an ostrich leg. I mean, and it was in a bag, and y'all don't realize how big an ostrich leg is. It was crazy. So Joseph, thank you for bringing that up. I think it was 12 hours. Okay, thank you. But it was big and it was crazy. But yeah, that was very, and Bill, it wasn't too far from you. It was just right down the, it was right down. Yeah, Brad was bringing it in. It was right down the thing from you. What is the dates for the ABS Classic this year? November 17th and 18th? Oh, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere in that range, the weekend before Thanksgiving, but I'm pretty sure it's 17th and 18th. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna open it up this year to have as many teams as we can get in there. I think I can have up to 150 teams total. So if we get there, I don't see that happening. But if we get there, great. If not, whatever. We're just gonna fill it up. So this year we're not gonna have a cap on backyard teams. We're gonna have as many backyard teams as we can get in there, and we're not gonna have a cap on pro teams. We're gonna get as many pro teams in there. We just need to know power and all that kind of stuff. So wherever the vendors were last year, we're going to utilize all that space this year also. So we'll be able to get a lot of teams in there. Wes Garrett will be there this year too. He's already said that he's already made it happen. He's moving all his plans. He's bringing David with him. and they're going to have a good time. The same guy who sells baby tigers out of the trunk of his car. How many teams are needed for a world championship? Todd, now we're talking. Now we're getting into the questions. I love this. I don't know. I wish I knew. Um, but if, but, and I think it's great. I'm not suggesting we have more or any of that kind of stuff. I'm almost joking about the whole Atlanta Barbecue Store Classic. But we are, the only reason I'm saying that is because we're getting in the right slap dab in the middle of the World Championship series of season. Because I think you got, I mean, we've had Houston, we've had Memphis in May, and then everything else seems like it's coming up here at the back end of the year and everything else. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see what's happening. And in Malibu, yep, Instacart. That is hilarious. Is Turn-Ins going to be in the same building? That is a heck of a walk. Yeah, it's good. Well, yeah. But hey, that's not that bad. It's not that bad, Nick. We'll make it happen. Not that bad. Don't worry about it. It's not that far of a walk. But yes, Turn-Ins will be in the same building. That'd be good. Teams, yeah, I hear you, Wes. Teams from other countries. Otherwise, how is it a world? I like that, Joel. You're always thinking. I love that. That's great. Yeah, that's true. We got to see if we can't get us some international teams. Does his beard look like an? Man, that's what I'm talking about. Does a world championship competition have to have international teams to be a world championship? I don't know. I love it. I don't know. I don't know who comes up with it, and I don't. And look, I'm not trying to stir up anything. I promise you that. I'm asking a question because I feel like we just had a couple just added, and I do remember that being a topic of conversation a couple of years ago. So I don't remember the answer, and nobody seems to remember the answer. So I'm just asking the question. Why not? It's a barbecue show. We chew the barbecue fat. That seems like a little bit of fat to chew, so we're gonna chew on it. What's up, Carrie? How you doing, buddy? That's so good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Can you identify as can I? Yeah, you can identify as whatever you want to. I think. Yes, it has to have international teams. There you go. If Wes Garrett comes from Mississippi, does that count? If y'all didn't know, the Garretts are from Mississippi. Just ask Anna; she'll tell you. Rob Bauer, I love that guy. That guy's doing some great things, man. So anyway, needless to say, barbecue is doing really good. We've got the KCBS Invitational is coming up like really soon. What is that? That's in the middle of August at some point in time. Who all's going to that? I can't wait to hear the stories from that one. That's going to be, I want to say that's like a 3-day contest. Who's going to that? Is it happening? Like who all's going to be there? Is there a lot of teams? Who all signed up? I can't wait to hear these stories. I love seeing all these contests. I love seeing the big contests. I love seeing everybody do well at these big contests. It's really cool. So yeah, let me know. Then you got the Royals coming up. Is the Invitational also? I think the Invitational is also a world uh, whatever championship. I don't know. How come Kerry gets 3 when you say yeah? I know. I mean, Kerry does get that special treatment. We got the rest of us we don't get it. But Kerry's doing awesome things, man. He's driving all over the go. He's going all over the countries. He cooked a double. No, I think he's got a double coming up next week after Galax. Then he's cooking all the time. It's pretty awesome. I think it's really cool. I love to see everybody chasing and trying and doing everything they can and cooking all over the country. It's coming, Kerry. You just keep going, baby. It's coming. So Galax, Virginia. That's awesome. Kerry's not going to. I'm assuming you're talking about the KCBS invitation. Not going. So what do y'all consider a large contest based on teams or prize funds? To me, it has everything to do with the amount of teams. As a large contest, love to hear what everybody else says. The large, generally it goes hand in hand. I mean, for most part, once you hit a certain amount of money, it piques people's interest. Now, one that like Lions Georgia always had like a $20,000 payout, and they do a great job, and they do have an awesome downtown. And they have a great like fireworks show on Friday night. Do a lot of things. And it was never really that big. So I think they backed down their payout a little bit. But anyway, um, so yeah, make it to the Royal. Man, I can't wait till the Royal. It's gonna be so much fun, y'all. Make sure you come to Chewin the BBQ Fat compound over there in section or space 460 and 459, somewhere in that area. I think we're gonna have another good time. We're gonna have a blast. Uh, we're gonna have Dave is gonna be our bartender again. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a really good time. 50 teams is big to me. How many teams makes it a large contest? I think. I mean, I think you got to hit the 50 to 70 team thing. I think that's for KCBS. I think that's big. I know out in Texas, if it's not 100 teams, it's not big. But that's just a different world. Am I buying Natty Bird again? I don't. We'll see. Why not? We'll have something for people. We just want to see people show up and come by and have a good time. Will there be a special episode of Chewin the BBQ Fat during the Royal? Oh man, that is something that we're going to do. We're going to do it. We're going to try it, and this year we will set it up. I will make sure that I'll put Robert on that. I'll tell you what. We will have a Robert, Wes, and David, and I'll let them be the guys, and then we'll see what we can do to bring on as many people. Have them just come in. We'll have them set up. We'll be set up. We'll have our chairs set up, and then we'll just have special guests rolling through in and out. I mean, I think that would be great. You get to hear the professionals do their job, and I'll just be in there reading the comments, having a good time, laughing, and having fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be an awesome time. So that's going to happen. So we're going to make that happen. It's going to be really cool. Q for a Cure is only on its second year, and we pay out 20,000 prize funds right now, already at 50 teams. That's awesome. That is awesome, and I hope you raise a ton of money. I hope you all raise a ton of money, and I hope you do well. And I love it. I love seeing that. It's awesome. Way to go. Live studio audience. We will have a live. Yeah, for sure. We can make this happen. This will be great. I don't know the date. We'll come up with a date. We'll come up with a time. We'll make it happen. We'll schedule it. We'll figure it out and see how we can go from there. And it's going to be a lot of fun. If Robert's in charge, there will be an agenda. Of course, there will be an agenda. If I'm in charge, there is no. We just shoot from the hip, kind of like tonight, and it's been fun. But man, I tell you what, we got a live audience out there. We can ask questions from the audience. Oh man, this is coming together. Wes, David, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, will there be a dunking booth at the ABS compound during the Royal? No. There might be a squirt gun fight going on between Robert and Sarah. No, Sarah won't be there. So we'll make that happen. Do it Thursday about dark well, there you go. We can make that happen. Thursday night though Thursday night's the party night. I don't know. It's probably the best time to do it, but we got Robert. We got Robert on Thursday night that we have to keep there and we got to hold that stallion back, that will be great, man. They're on their street, man, on their street. I love it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Please come by and see us. Like I say, we're gonna have a good time at the Royal. We're gonna have a blast. Love to see you. Come by. Last year we had a cooler full of drinks. Come by, have a drink with Robert. It'll be a good time. So Robert will make it to dark. You'll have the McGillicuddy or whatever that stuff was out again. Great time. So, well, look. So I've already kind of talked about the couple shows I want to do. I want to do the World Championship show. I want to do the Backyard to Pro show. I want to get some judges on to talk about that. It's going to be sweet tea for everyone. That's right. I don't know if they do sweet tea in Kansas? I don't know. Last week's show, the four of you at the Royal will be amazing. On Thursday night, he will. That's right, Bill. I'm going to have to see if I can pull some strings and see if I can't get Bill and Andrew out there to be on the show. I mean, it's going to be great. We'll see if we can't get them and Janky Leg and just have them coming in. Have them coming in, pouring out, having a good show. And just, golly, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, y'all are so much fun. It's going to be it's going to be great. Like I say, we'll be in that same area, 460, 459, something along those lines. look for the Chewin the BBQ Fat. I'm hoping to have a banner up there. I'm renting an RV, so it's going to be a cluster for sure. But we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna make it happen. Can I give you a heads up? Do not drink the doctor whatever it is that Robert drinks. Pass on. Oh no, y'all don't understand. Wes was just pounding this stuff. I mean, it was great. It was awesome. Um, yeah, congratulations to Bill again. Bill, you're killing it. Somebody I was talking to, I think it was Wes, was looking at your numbers and your data, and he was quite amazed at the year you're having, the way you're doing things. Not many cooks, but you sure are kicking it this year. It's awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait for the class. Can't wait for the contest. Can't wait for the Royal. Man, I just can't wait. And if there's a good contest that I think I should go to that is within reasonable driving distance for me to get to, the kids start school in 2 weeks. So I have to make sure that it's a reasonable area to get to. Y'all let me know. I'm going to try to find something that we can go cook again. See if we can't embarrass ourselves one more time before we go out to the Royal and have a good time. And it's gonna be great. Doesn't congratulations get known with the year you're having? I mean, I tell you what, with some of these guys, man, I'm telling you, it's fun to watch. It's fun to see what they're doing. It's fun to see how amazing their years are and how great they're doing. And it's like it's just so effortless what they're able to do, what they're able to accomplish, and just knock it out of the park. I mean, it's just like Jordan said he was, did one thing one day and then comes right back behind it and then and makes a move for it. It's pretty awesome. Man, look at there. Chunky's made a big jump up in the point standings. See that? Way to go. Janky leg up there right behind Brad. Brad with a reserve the other day. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Love seeing how great everybody does and it's really cool. So question is Triple A's points chasing now? Bill, are you chasing points? We'll let him answer that. I'm going to say no, but what do I know? I think he's enjoying cooking the contest that he gets to cook, and once he wins it, he wins it. It's just second nature to that guy. But anyway, guys, I've had a wonderful night. I hope you've had a wonderful night. I hope you enjoyed barbecue. We got to get ready for our big show coming up tonight. Barbecue USA will be on in I think 30 minutes or so. Food Network, go catch it. See what you can do. Absolutely. Oh, that's hilarious. Poor Bill. He's going to get stuck back into it. They're going to see it happen, and it's going to be like, oh, we got to chase now. No, I'm just kidding. He probably won't do it. Yes, he is on fire. 3 minutes it comes on. Tune in to Barbecue USA now. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. See you next week on Chewin the BBQ Fat. Like the page, share the page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you next week on Chewin the BBQ Fat. Have a good one, everybody.